Hello and welcome to the training today. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Mike Martin, and today we're going to look at the 3 cures for local business SEO. So you're going to be learning why your local SEO isn't working and why you're not getting enough leads, sales and clients, and more importantly, how to fix it. So why local SEO is broken. So let me just have a look. So, local SEO is broken because you're targeting backlinks that are never going to work. So, or so is your SEO agency. So there's really 2 ways. Your SEO agency or yourself, if you're doing your own backlinks or your SEO agency are doing them, they're never going to work. I'll explain why soon. Why is local SEO broken? It says conflict of interest. So local SEO is broken because there's a huge conflict of interest for almost all local businesses who use SEO agencies and they don't even know it. Okay, so if you're using an SEO agency at the minute, there's probably a huge conflict of interest that you know nothing about. And finally, targeting. Local SEO is broken because 99% of companies are targeting the exact same keyword and ignoring where the real money is. Okay, in fact, if you imagine, it's kind of like, let's say you were trying to have a fight with yourself in the mirror, okay? You're never going to win. Nobody's going to win. And it's the same thing. Basically, what most SEO agencies are doing, it's kind of you're all jumping in the same vehicle and trying to win, and nobody's ever going to win because you're all doing the exact same thing. Okay, so we're going to look at that as well today. So today we're going to look at the 3 biggest problems facing you and your local business when considering SEO, and they're very simple cures. Okay, problem number 1 is how a lack of exclusivity is draining your pockets and making your SEO agency rich. Okay, so you're giving them tons and tons and tons of money and it's completely draining your pockets. Problem number 2 is why most of your backlinks are not increasing your website rankings and never will. So if you are spending a fortune on link building, a lot of local businesses don't even bother with link building, but those that are, if you're not seeing the results, I'm going to tell you why. And then problem number 3, okay, is why the high search volume commercial intent keyword in your industry is a complete waste of time right now, but won't always be. So if you're a plumber in London, you're probably targeting Plumber London. If you're a roofer in Manchester, you're probably targeting Roofer Manchester. If you're an accountant in Liverpool, you're probably targeting Accountant or Accountants Liverpool. And this seems to be what all local businesses do, but right out of the gate. I was going to start talking about it then. I'll do the training shortly. So let's get started. Straight out of the gate. Cure number 1, how to ensure a lack of exclusivity isn't draining your pockets and making your SEO agency rich. Most businesses in your area target the exact same high traffic commercial intent keywords. Plumber London. So if you was a plumber in London, you would be targeting Plumber London, okay? 99.9% of businesses are. It's like, okay, well, that gets 3,000 searches a month, and basically all the other keywords on their own don't get anywhere near that. Chiropractor Manchester, you'll be targeting Chiropractor Manchester. Photographer Liverpool, then you'll be targeting Photographer Liverpool, but so will every other photographer in Liverpool. Roofer Glasgow, exactly the same situation. If you're a roofer in Glasgow, you'll be targeting Roofer Glasgow, but so will every other roofer in Glasgow. These are premiership keywords that take time to rank for. So you might find a way to get there fast, but you will lose it just as fast when Google realizes that what you did was a blip, okay? So what you did isn't consistently repeatable every single month for you and your business. And it's not something you can consistently maintain long term. I should have just carried on reading the slides because it was right there on the next slide, okay? There are no quick wins with premiership keywords in SEO, okay? So we need to realize that. But there are still quick wins if you know where to look. Before we look at that, let's look at the fundamental problem destroying local businesses. How can anyone win with local SEO when SEO agencies work with multiple competing businesses? Now, let me show you a picture. Okay, so this is a picture. This was actually created using AI, but it's the perfect example of your industry. So in the background, those clouds are actually mountains, okay? You might not realize that. You probably just thought they were clouds. They're actually mountains, and there are hundreds, and in some cases thousands of keywords in your exact direct industry, okay? Now, if you was a plumber in Manchester, for example, let's say there's top 3 people at the top of the mountain that's right at the front here. Let's say those 3 people are position 1, position 2, and position 3 in Google, okay? So this keyword's plumber Manchester, for example. All these other businesses around are all climbing the mountain and trying to get to the top, and everybody's fighting over that top keyword, over that top position, okay? So that's like, I want it, I'm desperate for it. But when you look around and you see all the other mountains in the background that are empty, they're all keywords. Every single mountain on this picture represents a keyword, and sometimes there's hundreds, thousands of keywords in locations, in industries, and nobody's targeting them. Instead, everybody's going after that number one premiership keyword, and they're all trying to get to the top for the high traffic commercial intent keyword, when there are hundreds and in some cases thousands of other not so high traffic commercial intent keywords, but we can target them a lot easier, it's a lot more cost effective, and we can do them at bulk. So it's going to generate a lot more revenue, a lot more lead sales and clients for you and your business. This results in SEO agencies competing for the same keywords, causing a conflict of interest. Right? If 3 plumbers in Manchester approach the same SEO, he will usually work with them all. Right? So this means he's got 3 clients who all want to rank for Plumber Manchester. Conflict of interest, guys. This not only shouldn't happen, this shouldn't be allowed. Let's have a look at another one. If 3 plastic surgeons in Liverpool all approach the same SEO, he will usually work with them all. This means he's got 3 clients who all want to rank for plastic surgeon Liverpool. Conflict of interest. Are we seeing this? This is common practice in the SEO industry. If 3 roofers in London all approach the same SEO, he will usually work with them all. This means he has 3 clients who all want to rank for Roofer London. Why? Because everybody seems to be targeting the high traffic commercial intent keyword. Conflict of interest, okay? So this is kind of the evil SEO slide. And he's saying to himself, I have all these plumbers in the same area. None of them will ever win, but I'm getting rich. This works for the SEOs in every local industry. And that is why SEOs are making more money than ever before, whilst their poor business owners are paying through the nose. This is why you must, okay? This is in capital letters to say, I'm shouting this. You must choose an SEO agency that offers exclusivity in your niche and area. This prevents your agency from working with your direct competitors. This results in a focused and tailored strategy for your business only. Okay, a focused and tailored strategy for your business only. Doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm working with 3, 4, 5 plumbers in the same location. All of a sudden, and they're all targeting the same keywords, and nobody's ever going to win, but nobody's ever going to know. It's ridiculous. Exclusivity should be standard procedure, not something you have to ask for. And definitely not something you pay more for. Would you expect a lawyer to prosecute and defend opposing sides in the exact same case? So if you were suing somebody and you employed a lawyer and you got into court and he was running from your side to the other side, back to you, back to them, and he was prosecuting and defending at the exact same time, you'd sack him instantly, wouldn't you? Conflict of interests. Okay? It doesn't work. Okay? So it has to be. So, key points for securing an exclusive deal with your SEO company. So, first of all, you have to insist on an exclusive deal from your SEO company. Insist on it. You have to ensure that the exclusivity is put in writing. So basically, you want them to say, I promise you I will not work with any... So let's use the plumber example again. Let's say you're a plumber in London. It doesn't matter. It's the same for every single local business. All right? But let's say you're a plumber in London and you're like, right, I'm going to pay you 3, 4, 5, 600, 1,000, 1,500 a month, whatever the cost is. But I want you to give me in writing that you guarantee that you will not work with any other plumbers in London. It's not difficult for them to do, but you want it in writing. You should never have to pay extra for this exclusive agreement. Okay? You wouldn't go to a lawyer and he say, well, I'm going to prosecute you and defend you at the same time, and defend the other people at the same time, or you can pay me twice as much. You'd be like, no. Any conflict of interest is not acceptable. Okay? So that's cure number 1. Cure number 2, how to make sure your backlinks will increase your website rankings. So just like an election, backlinks to your website are votes of credibility. Unlike votes, not all backlinks are created equal. So Google rates backlinks based on certain factors that increase their power. Okay, you see this on the right, the image. It's kind of like a hippie image, but it represents Google love. Okay, Google, it's our Google love section. Okay, so Google ranks your backlinks based on certain factors that increase their power. But there is a problem. Getting backlinks is hard, okay? Building backlinks is even harder. Buying backlinks when you're a local business is a complete waste of time. Why? Because not all backlinks are created equal. Some backlinks can do harm to your website, so they can actually cause damage to your website. But most backlinks will be ignored completely, okay? As you can see from this gentleman here being completely ignored by his wife. That's kind of Google dealing with your backlinks that are wrong, okay? Local businesses need backlinks that have trust, authority, and relevance, okay? And I've used purposely on the left-hand side, there's a little map there, as you can see, there's a central location, and there's a radius around the business, okay? This is because Google puts a ring around your business and says nothing outside this location is as valuable to the business, and anything inside the circle, the radius around your business, automatically gets a huge boost. And this is because Google has got, like, let's say it's got 1 million plumbing websites or 1 million roofing websites or 1 million chiropractor websites or whatever it is that it can look at, and it can cross-reference them all to, and it can say, okay, so all these genuine businesses right here that I'm looking at are only receiving backlinks from businesses that are direct, that are in this radius within, say, a 15-mile radius of their business, or they are receiving backlinks from industry authorities. So when you start getting backlinks from all over the world, it knows that they're spam and it just totally ignores them. And if you go too far with it, it actually starts to be negative effect on your rankings. So just like winning an election requires the most votes, quality backlinks help win higher rankings, which in turn get you, the business owner, more lead sales and clients. So how do we get quality backlinks for local businesses? Well, if a plumber offers you advice on investing, should you listen? What do you think, guys? Nope. I agree. He wouldn't be a plumber if he knew about investing. Or maybe he would because he loves it. If a roofer offers advice on cosmetic surgery, should you listen? He's earning 50, 60 grand a year on a roof, or he could potentially be earning millions as a cosmetic surgeon. Would you listen? Okay, if a roofing directory offers advice on an electrician business, should Google listen? What about an accountant linking out to a chiropractor? Should Google listen? Guys, the answer is no, 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 and no. Okay, it's no to all of the above. Google only listens to people who know what they are talking about, and it ignores everything else. This is why Google has the most relevant search results of all the search engines. Okay? When it comes to local businesses, your links need to follow a few rules. Google doesn't listen to websites in China, India, Bangladesh, or even Los Angeles about a plumber in London. And that was kind of the easiest way I could say this, okay? Google doesn't listen to websites in China, India, Bangladesh, or Los Angeles about a plumber in London. Why? Because they don't know what they are talking about. Google has one of the best BS radars on the planet. It listens to those who know what they are talking about and ignores everything else. Or in SEO terms, it only pays attention to relevant backlinks and completely ignores everything else. So rule number 1, okay? Your backlinks must come from local websites or a trusted authority, okay? So if you're building backlinks, you want local websites to be ranking to you that could have potentially used your service, your local business, okay? You're not a global player who's got clients in China and everywhere else. So your backlinks must come from local websites or a trusted authority. Rule number 2, your backlinks must come from websites in your industry. Okay, so as a lookalike audience, like the two guys on the right here, they definitely are related, okay? Now, Google looks at the link coming. So for example, if a church sends a backlink out to a roofer, then it may be legitimate if there's a sentence saying they came and they did our roof and it was absolutely amazing. But if a church sends a link out to a chiropractor, I can't see any reason why a church, okay, would have a reason, a church website would have a reason to be promoting a chiropractor. I could be wrong, but it needs to be something in your industry. There needs to be relevance. It needs to be right, and potentially they need to be in your industry. There needs to be a valid reason for the backlink to come from the business to you. All right. If you're just sticking it up there because you're swapping links, there's no use. Rule number 3. Okay. Your backlinks should come from websites ranking for keywords you want to rank for. Now, if you look at the previous 2 when I said must, your backlinks should come from websites ranking for keywords. Now, this is the hardest thing to do. This is almost impossible to do. But if you can get backlinks from websites that are in your industry, that are in your location, and are ranking for keywords that you want to rank for, okay, so your direct competitors are willing to send you backlinks, these are the most powerful links as a local business you can ever get. Okay? So the first 3 points all put into one. If it's local, if it's in your industry, and it's ranking for keywords you want to rank for, they're going to be the most powerful backlinks you're ever going to get. And rule number 4, all backlinks should have trust, authority, and relevance. Simple. Okay? So don't be putting any spammy crap on you. It doesn't work. Google's smarter than that now. Okay? So, key points for securing backlinks that will increase your rankings. Your backlinks must come from local websites or a trusted authority. Okay? Local or trusted. Your backlinks must come from websites in your industry. Okay? So must be a valid reason for them pointing to you. And your backlinks should come from websites ranking for keywords you want to rank for. And that's highlighted boldly or whatever you want to call it. And the reason it's in bold is because it's super, super, super difficult. They should come from the most powerful links you can ever possibly get would. But 99.9% of people out there cannot get backlinks from websites that are ranking for their keywords that they want to target because they're direct competition. It's super impossible. But if you can get backlinks from trusted authorities or from local websites that are in your industry and are ranking for keywords you are trying to rank for, then they're the most powerful links you're ever going to get. All backlinks should have trust, authority, and relevance. It's as simple as that. Okay? Cure number 3. Why the high search volume, okay, commercial intent keyword in your industry is a complete waste of time right now, but it won't always be. Okay, so do you remember this from earlier? Okay, this is your mountain. Almost every single business in your industry, okay, are targeting the exact same keyword in the exact same location. So almost every single business in your industry and location, it's on the next slide, target the exact same keyword. Okay, this means that keyword is hard to rank for. Okay, so plumber London, plumber Manchester, things like that. This specific keyword is very, very hard to rank for. Now, do you think Usain Bolt became the fastest man ever by just showing up? And the answer is going to be no. Okay, it took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of determination. It took a very good strategy. Okay, you have to focus on what you're going to do and you have to think it through and figure out how you're going to get to be the fastest guy on the planet on that exact day. And it takes a lot of time, a lot of training, a lot of time investments. Most local business websites fail because, okay, so they don't work hard enough and they're not determined to win. So most local business websites fail because they don't work hard enough and they are not determined to win. Most local business websites fail because they don't have the right strategy that will enable them to win. All right, so they're doing it wrong. Most local business websites fail because of short-term thinking. They expect it to happen overnight, so they give up before they succeed. Like, let's say you've been doing this for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you're like, this is not working, I'm going to quit. I guarantee month 7 or 8 would have been the month it started to work, okay? It's always, there's a story about the guys digging for gold in the hills of California, and the 3 foot from gold, they sell the field, and when they sell the field, the first shovel he puts in the ground, oh, we found gold, and they were 3 foot from exactly what they were looking for. This is common practice, okay? You have to be in it for the long haul, and you have to have long-term thinking. Short-term thinking just doesn't work. If you expect it to work in 3 months, it's probably going to take 6. If you expect it to work in 9 months, it's probably going to take 18. And unfortunately, that's how it works with online marketing, because every other business is trying to do almost the exact same thing that you are. This is why chasing the highest traffic commercial intent keyword is a waste of time early on. Okay, so if you look at this guy here pushing a massive rock up the hill, he's never going to do it, okay? It's like racing Usain Bolt on your first day of training, okay? You will lose, okay? Because these guys have been at it for years, the ones that have got that top spot. And even if you do get it, you're not going to keep it long term because Google's going to see that whatever you're doing is not consistent. Just like there's a strategy to winning at anything in life, there's a strategy to winning online for local businesses. And if you follow the steps and stick to the strategy, you will win almost every single time. Let me explain to you how we are able to dominate industries online. When we first start looking at a local business website for a client, it's never ready for the top spot. Okay, so I look at it and there'll be no decent backlinks pointing to the website. The content won't be very good. There'll be tons of reasons. It's never ready for the top spot. Now, your website might look amazing. It might be the most beautiful website in your industry. You might tell all your friends about it and love showing it off. But to Google, okay, the people that matter, it looks like this. It's just a bunch of zeros and ones. Google are more interested in your online business as a whole, not just your website. And this is where a lot of people fall down. So 5-10 years ago, your website was very, very, very important. But now it's your online presence, okay? It's not just your website. Most SEO agencies start with on-page SEO. Why do they do that? Well, step number one is because it's easy. They can just go in and edit your content. Because it's profitable, because it takes them a couple of hours and they can charge you a few grand for it. And because it will get results they can measure. So straight away they're going to be able to show some sort of results. But 99 times out of 100, it won't take you from page 5 to page 1 of Google. Okay? Very, very, very rarely, unless you're in a super simple industry, just sorting out the on-page SEO won't make a huge difference. In fact, it will do very little if your website, say, hasn't got local relevance and local trusted backlinks. The first thing we do when we start working on a new website is we draw a circle around it. Okay, so imagine a big circle. Okay, inside that circle is 50 square mile area. So 50 square miles is inside the circle. So we draw a big radius around your business and we stamp it exclusive. Okay, this means we would not work with any other business inside of that industry or that location. Okay, we will work with other businesses as long as they're not in your industry. Okay, but we won't work with any other same industry businesses in that location. This becomes our target radius. We focus on 100% of search in that target radius. We focus on keyword location search in that target radius. When I say 100% of search, what I mean is all the towns, villages, cities, everything inside that target radius. Okay. We focus on business brand search in that target radius. So let's say there's 100 other companies in that industry. They'll be getting a ton of local business brand search every single month. We target on that. We focus on other business service search in that area. That means we look at every single one of your competitors and we say, what services are they offering? And we start ranking for that as well. In some cases, we are focused on thousands of keywords with as much as 10 times the search you get from just keyword location alone. And it's also 10 times easier to rank for. So we get results really fast. So our local SEO strategy starts with a 50 square mile exclusive radius, bam, round your business, get stamped, that belongs to you. Step number 2, so our local SEO strategy. Step 2 is local domination strategy. There are 10 positions on the first page of Google. We eventually want you to rank for as many of them as possible, not just one on the first page of Google. We want you to rank 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 positions on the first page of Google, not just one. And we want to do this in as many locations as possible within the 50 square miles of your business. Within that 50 square mile area, there are tens and in some cases hundreds of locations. Each of those locations is within a 6-mile direct straight line drive of your business. Okay. In fact, Manchester locksmiths. Okay. So back in the day, I was a locksmith in Manchester. And I built, in fact, I'll start back at the beginning. So I was a locksmith in Manchester. I was ranking number 1 for locksmith Manchester, okay? And that direct search got 3,000 searches every single month. So a lot of people would be like, wow, you're number 1 in Google for 3,000 searches a month. But some days I wouldn't get a call, okay? Some weeks we'd be scraping the barrel for business. And then I found a website called Manchester Locksmith Pro. And what they'd done is they didn't target Manchester central area. Instead, what they'd done is drawn a radius around themselves, and they was targeting every single tiny little town and village within a radius of Manchester. Okay, so they were targeting all of the Oldham, Rochdale, Bury, and tons of little tiny areas that you would never even consider. So I went to this company. I was like, look, I've spotted your website. It's called Manchester Locksmith Pro. It's not on the first page of Google, but can I rent it off you? Because I noticed it ranks in a lot of the small areas. So the guy did a deal with me. I rented the website off him. The second my phone went onto his website, ring, 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 my phone didn't stop. It was crazy. It was just ringing and ringing and ringing all the time. And I was like, wow. So I did the research. And in those areas that he was targeting, most of them got like between 3 and 50 searches a month. So there wasn't very high search volume, okay? But in total, there was 18,000 searches that nobody else was targeting. So basically, I just looked at what he'd done and said, right, I'm going to copy you. I built hundreds of websites, like the ones that I took over. And within a few years, well, by the time I gave the business to my brother and sister, we had 800 subcontractors working for us on a national basis. It was actually one of the largest independently owned locksmith companies in the UK. All right? And I gave it to my brother and sister, because obviously we're doing this stuff with the softwares and everything else we do now, and we work with clients. But that business is still running to this day. We still use this exact same strategy to this day. Okay, so there we go. We purchased 12 brand new or expired domains within your target radius. Okay, so we pick your target radius and we'll buy 12 expired domains or brand new domains inside that radius. We build websites on every single one of those domains. Every website will have lots of pages designed to rank for every single location within our target radius. So that's every single location, no matter what it is. This means we target keyword location for every single town, village, and city within the target radius. In some cases, this can bring thousands of searches per month on its own. We build the websites. We write SEO optimized content for every single location. We now have, in some cases, hundreds of pages ready to be indexed by Google for our target radius. So our local SEO strategy, first we stamp a 50 square mile area and call it exclusive. So we won't work on any other same industry businesses in that area. Then we do a local domination strategy, which is for all the towns, the villages, and cities. We build a page for every single one of them. Step number 3 is local brand marketing strategy. Do you know that there are some people searching for local business brands? There are more. That's because my arrow is on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. My arrow is covering more, and I read some. Do you know that there are more people searching for local business brands than keyword location? In some cases, like insurance and estate agents, there can be over 10 times the traffic. So you've all walked down the street and you've seen a sign like this, okay, sticking on somebody's lawn for sale, right? But what it really looks like is this. So if you can imagine Douglas and Gordon, Barnard Marcus, and every time you drive down the street, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of these things, okay? If you drive past a building, Gorilla Scaffolding, for example, could be on the side of a building. Somebody's going to go in and, I need scaffolding. Yeah, type in Gorilla Scaffolding, and they're going to click on the first listing that shows up in Google. Pimlico Plumbers here, as you can see, these vans for all sorts of different businesses are flying around here, there, and everywhere. This is outside somebody's roofing business, but this could be at the top of a shop. It could be a sign on your shop with Acme Roofing on it. How many businesses do you think are trying to rank for these brands? Well, the answer's 1. Each brand has one business targeting it, right? This means if we also rank for these brands, there's loads of online search for them, and second place on the first page of Google is usually worst case scenario. So just think about that. What I'm saying there is, if we're targeting keyword location and there's 200 businesses in our area, 200 businesses are all trying to rank number 1 for that. But if there is one company in our area called Acme Roofing Location, there's one other business trying to target that, but he's desperately trying to build his brand and his company, and everybody's targeting that and trying to go after it. And that's the same with every single business brand in your target radius. Okay, here's an example. This is Oldham Athletic Football Ground, yes? Now imagine you sat at a stadium and you think, we want our house painting, or we want to buy some paint. I don't know if Kenyon Paints provide house painting or do Kenyon Paints. You search Kenyon Paint on Google, click the first website that shows up. Is this Kenyon Paints? No. But we sell paints, how can I help? In fact, it's not. It's your website that we've ranked for you, or vice versa, you've done it for yourself, that's targeting other business brands in your location area. Same here. You're at a football stadium, and somebody sees Nelmo and Co accountants. So it's like, yeah, we need an accountant for our new business we're setting up, or we need an accountant because it's nearly year end and we've got to do our taxes or whatever. So you search Nelmo and Co accountants, Google, and you click the website that shows up first. Is this Nelmo and Co accountants? Nope, but we're accountants. How can I help? Okay, Nicholson Chartered Accountants. So if we're ranking for other business brands, is this Nicholson Chartered Accountants? No, but we're accountants. How can I help? And again, here, this is Weymouth Football Ground. Baton Solicitors. Is this Baton Solicitors? No, but we're solicitors. How can I help? Right. Was you only looking for the exact business when you searched online? This is a question. Okay. When you searched Baton Solicitors, were you looking for Baton Solicitors? Or was you looking for someone, anyone, okay, who does what it is they do? Now, I would argue you was looking for a business that does what it is they do, not them in particular. This is the powerful part, okay? This brand search converts amazingly, and there's almost no competition. There's almost nobody targeting, okay? So we make a list of every single business within your target radius, okay? We create SEO optimized pages targeting their online brand search. We also create SEO optimized pages targeting the services that they offer on their websites. So we look at their websites and say, right, what services are they offering? Because them services are getting a lot of search. We target them as well, with a view to ranking for all the business brand search and their service search within your target radius. So our local SEO strategy starts with 50 square mile exclusive stamp booth radius, done. Local domination strategy, local brand marketing strategy. Step number 4 is local link building strategy. This is very, very important, guys. Pay attention on this one. As we discussed earlier in today's training, links are one of the most important SEO strategies for local businesses. But your backlinks must come from local websites or a trusted authority. Your backlinks must come from websites in your industry. Your backlinks should come from websites ranking for keywords in that you want to rank for. That's if it's possible. If you can do that, killing it, right? All backlinks should have trust, authority, and relevance. So rule number 1, your backlinks must come from local websites as a trusted authority, or a trusted authority. We've just built 12 websites within your target radius of your business. So the first thing we do, we don't touch your website. First thing we do is we build 12 of these websites that cover every single bit of local of keyword location search, business brand search, business service search in a 50 square mile area of your business. So we've just built 12 websites within the target radius of your business, okay? So there's 12 websites that are local to you. Rule 2, your backlinks must come from websites in your industry. We've just built 12 websites in the same industry as your business. So these are same location, same industry. Okay, but this is a really powerful bit. Your backlinks should come from websites ranking for keywords you want to rank for. We've just built 12 websites designed to rank for keyword, location, and other business brand search in your target radius. Basically, we've just built websites that are trying to rank for every single bit of search within 50 square miles of your business. And rule number 4, all backlinks should have trust, authority, and relevance. We've just built 12 websites in your target radius, ranking for your target keywords, and they are on Google bringing in lead sales and clients in your area. That builds trust, authority, and relevance. Next, we build a single backlink, okay, from each of the 12 websites pointing to your local business website. So what we do is we point a single backlink. If you don't know what backlink is, whenever you click a link on a site and takes you somewhere else, it's that. That's like a vote. That's like a vote of credibility from that website to your website, okay? So we build a single backlink from each of these 12 websites pointing to your local business website. Links are designed perfectly to rank for your business website in your industry and location, okay? That makes sense, yeah? Links designed perfectly to rank for your business website in your industry and location. So our local SEO strategy. We take a 50 square mile area, we stamp it yours. We do a local domination strategy where we build websites that covers every single bit of keyword location within that 50 mile area. We do a local brand marketing strategy, which means we're covering every single bit of local business brand and service search in that area. And then local link building strategy, which means every single one of these 12 websites is sending links direct to your website to give it trust, authority, and relevance online and push it up through the search. And is this before we ever touch the website? Local SEO strategy number 5. Step 5, 100% of lead sales and clients. So we built 12 websites, okay? So we built 12 websites. We've designed the on-page SEO for them so they target keyword location and other business brand and service search in your target radius. these sites are now ranking and getting a lot of local traffic. So they're all up there ranking, getting tons and tons of traffic because all the SEO on page is designed to rank for absolutely everything in your area. Other than the backlinks, how does this help your local business? Oops. Bit of water and dropped it. How does this help your local business other than with the backlinks? Let me show you. Okay. Next, we use something called overlay technology to superimpose. Is that spelt right? Superimpose. Anyway, next we use something called overlay technology. Sorry, I'm full of a cold as well, guys. If you keep hearing me go, to superimpose your business website on top of every single page on these 12 websites. Not just the home page, not just one or two of the pages, 100% of the pages in the websites. Your local business goes from ranking almost nowhere to ranking for every keyword location in almost every single area in the 50 square mile radius target. Okay, so that means keyword location, anybody searching business brand search location, yours is designed to rank for that. Every other business brand name in that area, every other business brand service, and for all the people searching online for their competitors' brands and services. I'm explaining it to you, and I'm just not letting the slides do what they're there to do. So it's keyword location, other business brand search, other business service search, designed to rank for every single one of those. So this is a testimonial from Carl from Manchester. Went from targeting 3,000 searches a month online and competing with 200 other businesses to targeting 28,000 searches a month online with almost no competition. So Carl was a local business owner in Manchester, and he's gone from targeting a keyword that's got 3,000 searches a month to 28,000 searches a month online, and now he's got almost no competition. But he was competing with 200 businesses before. Remember the hill, the picture? That was exactly what he looked like. And this on the right is a testimonial he sent to me inside of WhatsApp. Mate, this is crazy. All my engineers think I'm a local business marketing genius because we are ranking everywhere online, but I barely know how to turn on a computer. We have gone from 1 call a week to over 200 calls a day, and I'm loving it. So our local SEO strategy is 50 square mile area, and we stamp it exclusive, so we won't work with any other businesses, so there's no conflicts of interest. Local domination strategy, which is keyword location in every area. Local brand marketing strategy, which is business brand search and other business service search. We do a local link building strategy that points at 12 backlinks straight from local websites ranking in your area and industry straight to you, and then we superimpose 100% of the pages with your website over the top, so Google reads what's behind the page and ranks it based on that, but you get all the lead sales and clients from it straight to your website. How you can do this for yourself. So I will quickly go through exactly how you can do this yourself. You can start by drawing a 50 square mile radius around your business. You list 100% of the towns, villages and cities within that target radius. You list 100% of the businesses within that target radius, and you list 100% of the business services within that target radius. You write SEO optimized content for every single location, business and service within that target radius. You put everything together inside a huge website, all linking together perfectly. You do this 12 times, so you have 12 huge websites covering hundreds of locations, business brands, and business services multiple times. You create backlinks from every single one of those websites to your local business website, and then you superimpose your local business website over the top of all these websites, so Google reads what's underneath and ranks it based on that information whilst visitors see and contact your business. Or we can do the whole thing for you at a fraction of the cost and time it will take to do it yourself. Introducing Ringfence Marketing. Okay, the local SEO service designed to make local businesses profitable again. So what we do in our Ringfence marketing strategy is we take 50 square mile radius around your business and stamp it exclusive. It's yours. If you're a plumber in London, we wouldn't work with another plumber in London. Full stop. We list 100% of the towns, villages and cities within that target radius. We list 100% of businesses within that target radius. We list 100% of the business services within that target radius. We write SEO optimized content for every single location, business and service within that target radius. We put everything together inside a huge website, all linking together perfectly. We do this 12 times, so you have 12 huge websites covering hundreds of locations, business brands, and services multiple times. We create backlinks for every single website to your local business website, and then we superimpose your local business website over the top of all these websites, so Google reads what's underneath and ranks it based on the information, whilst visitors see and contact your business. What is a single customer worth to you? Just think about that, right? So think about it. If you're a roofer, it might be $6,000. If you're a plumber, it might be 500 quid. If you're an SEO agency, it might be $5,000. Now, imagine these 12 sites get just one customer a month each. Think about that. That's 12 times that figure. So if you was a roofer and you were saying $6,000, that could be like 72 grand a month. 12 times that figure, whatever it was you were just thinking about. These sites are designed to rank for hundreds of keywords and locations, okay, business services, and everything else in your target radius. So one customer each is probably going to be a little bit more. Maybe not in month 1, 2, or 3, but as these start to get indexed and brought up and really, really smashing it, it's going to kill it. Okay? What will your competitors think? Okay, so they're going to see you ranking in every area, for every single service, even for their business brands, and all with a single page, one page. Okay, that's what's really cool, right? They're going to think that you're in on some sort of secret, and that you're desperate. That they'll be desperate to find out what it is. They will beg you. They will think you're a local marketing genius, which is what happened to my previous client, as you've seen from the thing. But even if they do find out, so if they find out how you're doing it, right? This is a really cool part. Okay, this is where you're really sticking the knife in. If they find out how you're doing it, it's 100% exclusive. So even if they contact us and say, look, I want to do exactly what it is that whatever your business is called is doing, and we'll say, sorry, it's 100% exclusive. We can't work with any other business within a 50 square mile area. So if you're interested in a different location, no problem. We've not already got a client in that area. But if you're not, so it's a first come, first serve basis, and it's 100% exclusive for as long as you remain a client. Now, if I was to turn around and say to you, $2,000 a month, yeah, if I said £2,000 a month, would this be worth it to you? Just let me know in the chat. Just give me a yes if you think, yep, defo, 100%. Yeah, if one client's worth $2,000 and this is getting you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clients a month, of course it is. Imagine getting 5, 10, 20 new customers every single month, okay? Be an absolute bargain. So if I did turn around and said, what about knocking 50% off that? If I said for £1,000 a month, okay, you'd probably rip my arm off, yeah, and say, this is a deal. And don't forget, okay, in fact, there is something else. Don't forget, yeah? Now, we can only do 12 places, okay? Because that's 144 websites. Now, don't get me wrong, there will be space for more places in the future, but right now, today, on here live, okay, I'm sat waiting for you to show me the buy link. Just chill out. It'll be a minute. I will. But if you're getting on one of the first 12 at just $1,000 a month, now let's say there's 12 places, that's 144 websites. Now, I'm not going to charge you the $2,000. What I want is long-term profitable relationship. I want you to absolutely dominate, and I want you to work with me forever, so it doesn't feel expensive. We lose money right at the beginning, but obviously we all make money in the future. And don't forget, it's a 50 square mile exclusive area, okay? So we won't work with any other business in your industry within 50 square miles. It's going to be 12 websites, not just one, 12 websites with hundreds and hundreds of locations and pages and business services. It's going to be 12 backlinks, okay? So you're going to get 12 backlinks designed to rank your own local business websites. It's going to be hundreds of locations, hundreds of business brands and services. Okay, so click the buy link now. So what we're going to do for you is we take a 50 square mile radius around your business and stamp it exclusive. We list 100% of the towns, villages, cities within that target radius. So 50 square mile area around your business, we list 100% of the towns, villages, and cities. We list 100% of the businesses within that target radius. We list 100% of the business services within that target radius. We write SEO optimized content for every single location, business, and service within that target radius. We put everything together inside a huge website, all linking together perfectly. We do this 12 times, so you have 12 huge websites covering hundreds of locations, business brands, and services multiple times. We create backlinks for every single website to your local business website, and we superimpose your local business website over the top of all these websites. So Google reads what's underneath and ranks it based on the information whilst visitors see and contact your business. Bonus number 1 is 12 websites in month number 1. So if you sign up today, we will build all 12 websites this month for you. Bonus is we're going to do all 12 backlinks in month number 1 for you as well. So it's not going to take us months and months and months to build these sites. We're going to do them all in the next 4 to 6 weeks at the very, very most. Bonus, you're going to get 100% exclusive. That means 50 square mile area. If you sign up as a plumber, we won't work with any plumbers in that area. If you sign up as a locksmith, we won't work with any locksmiths in that area. If you sign up as a beautician, or if you sign up as a chiropractor, or if you sign up as an architect, or whatever it is that you do, we will not work with any businesses within the 50 square mile area that's set. And 100% of lead sales and clients are going to come directly to you. So we will take a 50 square mile radius around your business and stamp it exclusive. We list 100% of the towns, villages, cities within that target radius. We list 100% of the businesses within that target radius. We list 100% of the business services within that target radius. We write SEO optimized content for every single location, business, and service within that target radius. We put everything together into a huge website, all linking together perfectly. We do this 12 times, so you've got 12 huge websites covering hundreds of locations, business brands, and services multiple times on every single page of Google. We create backlinks from every single website to your local business website to push that up the search engines. And we superimpose your local business website over the top of these websites so Google reads what's underneath and ranks it based on that information whilst visitors see and contact your business. You've got 2 choices. You can buy now, okay? Or you can book a meeting. So there's 2 options on this page right now for you guys. If you want to book a meeting, you want to discuss this further, and you're still not sure, but remember, it's completely exclusive. So if somebody else on here now signs up in your industry, in your location, then unfortunately that industry and location are gone for good. Okay, unless they ever leave, and they'll never leave because they've been making an absolute fortune, and you'll be one of those people looking at what they're doing thinking, damn, I wish I'd have got in there first. So you can buy right now and still book a meeting, or you can just book a meeting if you're not sure and you're a bit uncertain, or you're thinking, is there any local search for my business online? If there's any reason you're not certain, book a meeting. There'll be a link on this page somewhere you can book a meeting. Alternatively, you can just buy now and book a meeting, or alternatively, you can just buy now and my team will get in touch with you and they'll sort everything out. And all I want to do, guys, is say thank you very, very much for coming to the training today. I look forward to working with everybody who's jumped on board. And yep, thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.